numbers from Europe's largest tour operator, TUI Travel. We're going to speak now to the CEO of the business, Peter Long, who joins us live from the London Stock Exchange. Peter, thank you very much for coming to talk to us. I wonder if you could give us a sense of where the strengths and weaknesses lie within the business right now. Is the French part of the business, is that a weak spot for you? Paint a picture for us.
Yes, if we look at the overall performance with our UK and Nordics business, very strong. The model there is around offering very unique holidays that are only available for us on an exclusive basis. And those two businesses perform very strongly. We've also seen good growth in our German business. We have issues in France, I think, for a number of reasons. The overall economic environment being very weak, which is impacting in terms of consumer confidence and demand, and the desire for our French customers to go to North Africa, where we've seen a real weakness in demand because of all the issues that we've seen in those markets. So that's resulted in a weaker performance in our French business. But in overall terms, a 20% increase in our underlying operating profits, so we're delighted with that.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about the North African business. Who is still going to North Africa? Where can they go? And who's not going?
Well, I think the good news now is in terms of Egypt. It's reopened again in terms of all the Foreign Office advice across our different source markets, and we're seeing a recovery in demand in Egypt, but it's off a low base, so it will take time to build and recover. And we've also seen a general weakness in demand in Tunisia as well. So I think a lot of customers are choosing to go elsewhere, particularly to the Canary Islands.
You're going to be making an announcement, I understand, later on, Peter, about something around technology, speaking at a Google office. Is there something that you're trying to tell the world about the way you're embracing technology these days?
I think yes, I think that's the case, and I think it's raised a lot of interest that we're holding our meetings at Google today, and we see the whole digital world as a huge opportunity for us to communicate with our customers. Today, over 4 billion of revenue is online, and we're developing new concepts, and particularly a digital assistant which we launched earlier on the year called My Thompson, and that helps our customers from the point of booking through to pre-departure and whilst on holiday, and it's the link that they can have now on a digital basis, and it's proving very popular with our customers. So that's certainly one of the areas that we will be talking about today.
How big is mobile technology for your industry, and how big can it be, I guess, in terms of what proportion of people book on mobile devices? Where can that go, and what other uses can you put that mobile technology to, do you think?
I think mobile is incredibly important, both in terms of smartphones and tablets, and what we're now is developing all our sites for both mobile and tablet in terms of optimizing them, and that's very important because you can't use the standard sites in terms of a PC. So we're doing a lot of work. We're seeing a huge demand in terms of these devices now being used rather than PCs. So it's very important that we have optimized sites, which we do. We're developing specific apps for our businesses as well, and this is going to be a continuing trend.
A lot has been written, Peter, about the resurgence of one of your big rivals, Thomas Cook. Is that evident in the way you're trading, in the way the market is behaving? Is this just a cost-cutting story on their part, or is there an increasingly competitive player in your market?
I think what I would say is all credit to them. They've done a fantastic job in rehabilitating, and to be quite frank, it's good to have strong competitors. It makes for a much more healthy environment, keeps us on our toes, and we like it.
Tell us about the relationship with the parent group, TUI. You had been unable to discuss merger activities due to regulation, or the possibility of any merger due to regulatory calls, until July. Now you could be discussing it, are you?
I think if we go back to the early part of the year, there were discussions, and those discussions closed, and it was simply around valuation. And at the end of the day, we decided that there was no deal that could be done, and therefore we're now very much focused on ensuring that we continue to improve the performance of our business, and we've got a very supportive shareholder in TUI AG.
There seem to have been some changes on your board just in the last 48 hours or so, one departure, some reshuffling of responsibilities. Can you tell us any more about that?
Yes, I mean, we have had some changes. One of our non-executive directors has retired, and therefore we're bringing new members onto the board, which we're very happy to do, and it further strengthens our board. So just normal good governance practices, really.
Peter, thank you very much for joining us. Peter Long, the CEO of TUI Travel.